What the business is, YouTube? This Clarence over here at Pursuit of Freedom, baby. TC2000 is the software that I always have y'all looking at, baby. Hey, got the brain to you another video. Got some alarming news. But I done talk with my peoples, man. I done talk with my peoples, man, and I know that I'm still in business, man. I'm still in business, man. So what? The business is out here on these streets, baby. Wall Street, that is. Hey, here's a look at Wall Street. TC2000 is the software. You know what I'm saying? 5,000 companies are marching higher. Higher and higher. I got these things marked at all-time highs, man. And we blasting through all-time highs like no trouble, except for the Dow. Okay, let me scroll by. So yeah. Can I get it in there? I can't get it in there. I guess I got to make this a weekly chart for a quick second. Bam, yow. Okay, so we see that the all-time high was way down here at 9 something. And then right there, 10.8. You know, bust through that. It's at 11.6 today. That's the NASDAQ. I'm gonna come back to the daily because I like to watch these things on the daily. And then this here is the S&P, and you can squeeze back. You can see that back over here off in the you know what I'm talking about, the month of February 2020. This thing was touching all-time highs, and at no point it has ever been higher. That's the same thing with the 5,000 companies. Oh, and I got this here way down. Let's bring that up some. Up at that 34, 35-ish area, right? And now the Wilshire is punching higher. The S&P punching higher. You know what I'm talking about? The only one that's struggling is the top 30 U.S. companies. The top 30. That's the only ones that's struggling. The big dog. And I a few days ago I read that Exxon Mobil, oil and gas, baby, getting kicked off the list. You know what I'm saying, from the Dow Jones. But I don't really the Dow Jones TC2000 software, they give you that one for free if you're paying the buck sale a month. They give you this one here included. But the rest of these here, they don't be live. Oh, yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. When I say included, the minute the bell rings at 9:30, the Dow Jones is active and ticking. But it don't represent, you know what I'm talking about, the market. The market to me is the S&P or the Wilshire. But all right, I'm going to go ahead and get into what I want to be talking about. And mine, this here what I want to be talking about, mine. Let me go ahead and big this on beach, mine. So this is a screenshot from the E-Trade. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get rid of some of that stuff. You heard me? Yeah, I had to come in here and black out numbers and shit, man. Yeah, you see my name. This Clarence Pursuit of Freedom. They done labeled me, man. Yeah, you know I had to call these people up. This was Thursday morning, yesterday morning, right? I'm sitting in Loveland, Colorado, delivering a load, getting ready to be unloaded. I got out early because that is the Mountain West time zone. So it's 2 hours behind the Eastern time zone. So at 9:30 on the East, it's 7:30 in the Mountain West over in Colorado. You heard me? So, man, like it's 7:30, I'm like, hey, I got time. My load didn't deliver till 9. So, shit, I can get up early and squeeze in the day trade. That's what I'm thinking. Being that I can't trade too often, so when I can trade, I got to take advantage of it. You heard me? Yeah. So along again, this what I see. I'm like, oh, shiitake mushrooms. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 accounts with E-Trade. This here account got the most change in it because I just been stacking change in this account like a mom. I've been keeping my cash account at barely anything in it, 500 or less, and that's about it, right? And I go to log in thinking that I could squeeze a trade in, and they done hit me with the PDT, man. They done hit me with the PDT, man. And then when I clicked on this button right here that said take action on your margin call, I got a call the other day, but I went on ahead and I didn't answer it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't answer it. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and minimize that. Get back to this market, man. So, right, on that day, Let's look at the markets. Today's Friday the 28th. I'm doing this here a day late. And guess what the market is doing? Of course, I've already showed you the market is pushing higher. I'm surprised. I guess I shouldn't be surprised because the Fed is going to step in and they're going to skeet money into the system. Skeet, into the system, deflating the value of the dollars that I'm out here driving this truck for, deflating the dollars that you're going to work for. You know what I'm saying? Making the value of it less, meaning that loaf of bread gonna cost more, meaning that pack of hot dogs gonna cost more, that slab of ribs gonna cost more, that gas at the pump might cost more. You heard me? But now we might be a little overloaded on gas still, so gas may not go up. Inflation is gonna be a little iffy. But the top pockets in the country, as in the 0.1% of 1%, the top 1% that is, they pockets gonna be inflating right about now. While us folks at the bottom like me, our pockets are deflating, are shrinking. But I got a plan for that ass, man. I'm out here, taking small gains. Base hits adds up. Base hits add up, baby. Look, if you gotta make a bunt to get on base, bunt and get on base, man. Hey, I don't care if the trade, if I'm up $50 in the trade and the stock start to look like it's finna turn around, I'm getting the motherfucker up out that bet. I'm getting the motherfucker up out that bet. Got to go. Locking in gains, trying to do more than maintain, baby. Hey, but this was the market look like, right? So they hit me with the PDT. I got to get on the phone immediately and call these motherfuckers up. Hell yeah, man. So this here is my at least for the month of August, 8/1 to 8/27. You know what I'm saying? The month's looking good all outside of one particular trade. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 being at the day the 28th. So I'm starting to get to the point where I want to do a monthly review and look at how I've done on the month, being that I drive a truck 10 hours a day. So this is side hustle. Side hustle is damn near keeping up, though. You heard me? If I get good miles, this might be about half of what I make if I'm getting good miles. Keyword in that some bitch is if. But it's the second account, though, right? Chill, though. Second account, small account, my cash account, margin account, cash account. And that's really just a matter of I keep a lot more money in my margin account because if a beautiful opportunity presents itself, I want to be able to pounce on that thing, man. So this is my cash account. On that same day, I jumped into this here little trade in PED. I think I got it up already. And you know what I'm saying? This was yesterday, Thursday. I jumped into this little trade, you know what I mean? I got my entry exit highlighted. Daily chart to the left. Daily chart in the middle. Intraday chart to the left. So I'm sliding the right over to the side. And I'm finna show you a little bit, you know what I'm talking about, being it done been a whole nother day. So the higher day was set at the time when I spotted this here stock. The stock was one of the best ones on the day for that day, right? And you want to know what? I got my screen, or I took a light screenshot. You know, I ain't got the where it was at. It's highlighted up there. It's the number one stock on the day. I'm looking to play with the best of the best. Fuck the rest. The best of the best. You can get in and out most of the time. Easy trade. Look at this dollar volume in here. You see the numbers over here, 2-3 million. This is a 1 minute chart. So that is $2 million pumped into the stock in a minute. So this stock had heavy volume. So I'm in and out this thing. I'm in at just only 350 shares. It's a small account. $800 is the investment. So with an $800 investment, you know what I'm saying? The way I look at stocks, man, and trading is the best that I'm going to do the majority of the time is going to be about 10%. So 10% of 800 is 80. I'm not saying that I'm only aiming at $80, but that's about the best thought process I think I'm going to do in any given stock. You know what I'm saying? On any given day. because I throughout my I started in 2017 February. You know what I mean? 2020 February puts me at, okay, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020 is 3 years, right? Got to do the whole year 2017 up to 2018 February, 2019 February, 2020 February. Put me right at 3 years. So 3.5 years or a little bit more than that. I have not been in stocks for big, humongous, monstrous gains of 20, 30, 40, 50, 70, 80, 90%. Man, I wish every trade I got into was for 155,000% gain. But that don't happen too often. So I developed the thought process of base hits add up, which they do. And I take a little pop, like a $95 trade over there at PEIX. You know what I'm saying? I take a little $59 trade. This here was a scratch. I just tried not to get out, make sure I got out without taking a loss. And I got out with just a touch of $5 gain. That ain't nothing. So that's a scratch. But it's not a red trade. You know what I'm saying? Same thing over here. Oh, this CLSK trade was a trade. Let's look at CLSK right quick. Let me see where it's at today, being that I haven't been able to see where it's at today. Ooh, 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 ooh. And it's perfect right here. This is the reason why I like the day trade and not be holding stocks. You see, because I bought the stock on this day I got circled right here, and that is the 19th, Wednesday. CLSK, I bought it on the 19th at 13.28, sold it on the 20th at 12.37, almost $1 less. Only 100 shares, so every penny in the stock's movement represents $1. I lost $90 yet today, right? $90 trade. I'm buying the stock on this day because the stock is pushing higher. I see that the resistance level is set at about 1360, where this right line is at. If it can break above that, I'm thinking the stock can continue to do what it had already been doing. Look at the goddamn stock. Look at the stock. The stock was down here at $2 back in July. Ooh. Up to the day I bought it, the stock had grown 394%. So I guess in some ways you can say I got in at the greediest of the greedy territory. But that next day, look at this red candle that was building. So when I seen that, I went on ahead and I got out. I'm out at 12.38. And I said, okay, it may give me a better chance of entering if it's going to break that high and actually run and continue its run. But it looks like its run is over. So I got out. This is why I don't hold stocks. I like being in cash at the end of the day. I like being in cash at the end of the day because you never know what's going to happen in the stock, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, this is just peeking at some trades. This was one of the days I executed 2 trades. This was on the 20th. The same day I sold this CLSK trade, I went ahead and executed 2 trades with 2,000 shares, $3,000 on the first trade, $4,000 on the second trade. I ain't finna go over that trade in its absolute entirety, but it was only a $379 gain. I think it was like, you know what I'm talking about? Something like 6-7% total, 5%, 4%, something like that. But I'll take it. $379. I can drive a lot of hours. I'm not gonna make that at my current cents per mile rate. I'm not gonna make that in one day. Right? This was another trade. This was on the 25th. I think this was the second time I had 2 trades. The 25th, which was a few days ago, I think that's Monday or Tuesday. That's Tuesday this week. I execute 2 trades. You know what I'm saying? So 2 trades on Thursday in this GEVO on the 20th. 20th was Thursday. 1, 2, 3 days. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 days later, according to what I was told when I called E-Trade, you know what I'm saying? They said, hey, you can trade, but it's got to be a rolling 5 business days, right? Just speaking back to this here pattern day trader rule. And it's crazy. I typed in PDT rule on Bing, Microsoft, right? I get Tim Sykes. Again over here. You know what I'm saying? Tim Sykes. They got pattern day trader. They got Tim listed, baby. One of my mentors from afar, because I went on Profitly. I made a purchase. I studied just a minimal amount of the guy's knowledge and some knowledge of his students with that How to Make Millions DVD. Came down here to this pattern day trader rule on Investopia, and I clicked on it, you know what I'm saying, just for the sakes of this video and showing the patterns, because my understanding of the pattern day trader rule was wrong. I thought that Monday you had a fresh start. I thought Monday brought you a fresh start. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't expecting for them to go ahead on and throw the brakes on me, man. And threw the brakes on me, man. Locked up my Pursuit of Freedom account. This Pursuit of Freedom over this bit. But I got a cash account too with them. So they said that I found out that I'm not as imprisoned as I thought I was when I first read that. I can transfer all of the money out of that account and continue trading in my cash account, but I can't do another, you know what I'm saying, margin account. And for a quick second, I want to talk on that, man, because the pattern day trader rule at 16 minutes, I'm going to give it no more than 4 minutes of speech. The pattern day trader rule, man, I think it's a good rule and a bad rule at the same time, man. It's good for them to want to step in and say that, hey, we're going to try to help you in ways that you might not be willing to help yourself, right? We're going to keep you from handing all your money away if you unexperienced and you don't know what it is that you're doing. Because you got a big possibility of jumping into this market and losing every dime that you got. You know what I'm saying? In a day, in an hour. If you throw everything at one trade, as foolish as that is, but some people do it. You know what I'm saying? And really, honestly speaking, growing a small account, which is what I'm going to get into, that's kind of how you got to do it. If you got $1,000, you know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense for you to try to break that $1,000 into like 3 different trades of $333 each trade. You know what I'm saying? Because like I was saying earlier, man, the way that I see it, and this is from trading experience, this is from learning by doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a ton of 10% gains or more on them, regardless of the position. 10% gains or more. I don't have a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what's going on here. Okay, it's logging me out, which I'm cool with. Right? So I don't have a lot of 10% gains or more on my trades. So look, hey, a bank ain't gonna grow your account by 3, 4, 5% in an entire year. So if you can get 3, 4, 5% in a day, I'm not saying aim at that. If you jump into a stock and then the stock just blast off and take off for 500%, lock in 500%. That's a supernova. That's a shooting star. That's an asteroid. You know what I'm saying? That is unlikely to happen daily, even though stocks do that daily. But the odds of you capturing all of that movement every day of the week are slim to none. So if you can lock in 4, 5, 10, 15% in a trade day by day by day by day by day, your account is growing exponentially. And it is the exponential potential that makes trading stocks, to me, worth more than everything else out there. For real, for real. Exponential potential. Not just limited salary potential. You make $30 an hour, that's all you're going to make. That's limited. You can calculate that. I can make $400 a day, right? But I've already had days where I've traded in 15 minutes and made $500, $700, $800 in 10 minutes. So I give up a whole day for $400. Exponential potential. You can build on top of, okay, I made $700 this day in an hour, $800 that day in an hour, $15 this day in 1 hour. You know what I'm saying? $700 next day, $40, $200. You know what I mean? It's going to differ, but the potential is still greater. Your potential on a job, just over broke job, is always limited. Do your just over broke. Do your just over broke, but you better be building, use a side hustle, a side business, baby, Yeah, they don't pump the brakes on me, man. They don't hit me, but I got options. This ain't the only broker in town, for one. Two, I mean, there's so many different things I can do. They told me that I can still swing trade. I just can't day trade. Now, if I day trade with my account, uh, if I day trade with this here account, they told me that my account will go into further restriction. And this take action on your margin call says that I needed to add $15,291 and get this account to 25K in order for me to be able to trade with that account. You heard me? But being that this the first time I committed that offense, I'm gonna see what it is I can do to get that lifted. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm used to not even making 3-day trades in a week. Most weeks I don't make 3-day trades. You don't have to trade that much. Once again, it already timed out. But for the month of August, I might have 5-6 trades. I drive a truck all day. I can't trade all day. I might have 5 opportunities for the whole month to squeeze in a trade. I just try to capitalize on that. And for me, that ain't a whole lot to talk about. So I ain't been making videos like crazy. I want to get over this PDT rule so bad though, man, because this PDT rules suck. I can't stand the PDT rule. It's my money. If I want to lose it right now, they should let me lose it right now. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the point though. It's a different mentality going into your trading day. If you know you unlimited, you can say, hey, I can take 10 trades today to make $1,000 a day. You know what I'm saying? If $1,000 in one day takes 10 trades, I'm free to make that 10 trades. That is a different psychology of trading altogether. And that's humongous. That is monumental. That is really big when it comes down to trying to trade stocks, period. But if you go into it and you under this PDT, the pattern day trader rule, you only got 3 trades. You get into a trade, sometimes you get stuck in a motherfucking trade because you know that you ain't got that many times you can trade. So this opportunity might be the only opportunity, especially if you was a working person like me, if you was an American like me going to a real job, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these gurus, they'll tell you, oh, just get out, you can always get back in. Bullshit. Not if you underneath the PDT, you can't get back in. If you got a cash account, you can't get back in. Your money is locked up. And if you got a small account, you done. So the next time you get an opportunity to trade, there might be no opportunities. That absolutely affects the psychology of your trades. And that's something that none of them gurus gonna be able to speak on because they not under the PDT. Look, mom and daddy can't hand me no money. I can't dope mama or daddy out of money saying that I'm using it for college. Every dime that I trade with, I grind for, I go to work for. I'm speaking to real American peoples. Motherfuckers who got it, you know what I'm saying? They don't represent real American peoples. They don't represent the everyday person. They don't. You know what I'm saying? You can't represent everybody when you already in a league of a few. You know, if you make more than like $50,000-$60,000 a year, you already done cut your way down to the 25% bracket. You already in the top 25% by making 50, 60, 75 a year. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I had to get on this thing and rant about the PDT for a quick second, man, because I see why they did it, and it's a good thing, but it's a bad thing at the same time, or a good and bad, or it's a hindrance, because now, 90 days, I'm in prison. I'm in trade prison, goddamn, waiting on them to release my account. My funds are released. I can withdraw my funds right now. You know what I'm saying? But then I have to switch accounts. I still ain't over the PDT, so you know, got some decisions to make, right? But the PDT changed the psychology of every single trade I get into. Because I go to get in the trade, I know that if I get out this trade, if it's my cash account, I got 2 days to wait. If it's my margin account, now I know I ain't got nothing but so many different trades. And another thing that the kid I talked to from E-Trade, he pointed out, He said that day trading is according to the buy. So if you buy 100 shares, buy another 100 shares, it could be the same stock. Buy another 100 shares. So you done bought 300 shares because you bought 100 shares 3 times. That's 3 day trades. And you're done. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no more trades for a 5 day window, 5 day rolling business week, rolling business days. It's just to try to help somebody else out. You heard me? Hey, but that ain't no thing to me, man. My mission is over the PDT so that I can be free to trade as much as I want, because that makes a monstrous difference. You know what I'm saying? Because a cash account, you got 1 day trade. That's it. Unless you break your account up into various different amounts of dollars based on the total amount that you have, and then you still limited. Because once you don't trade it with the funds are under fund settlement period. And under a margin account, you limit it to 3 trades and a rolling 5 day period. Hey, this was sort of freedom. Freedom, I'm going to get to it one way or the next. And I just wanted to put that out there. Sort of freedom.